So today was the day. Today, Wednesday, April 4th, 2018, was the day that I was going to release my video announcing what I'm doing next on this channel, announcing like my new daily vlog and all the exciting things that I'm going to be doing on YouTube in the near future. And then yesterday, as I was sitting with Dan, my editing partner, and we were finalizing this announcement video, we learned of what happened yesterday in San Bruno at YouTube headquarters. We learned about the shooting. And it certainly affected me in such a way that I couldn't post a video the next day that was about celebrating and fun and all the things that I want to do here without first acknowledging the events. Now, I love YouTube. I have a deep, profound respect, admiration, and love for YouTube. I credit most of my career and the success that I've found in life to YouTube and what it's provided me with. And I know that when I say YouTube, that most of you think of YouTube, the website. YouTube is a website. But when I say YouTube, I'm thinking of the people that I know at YouTube, the people that operate YouTube, the people that make YouTube happen. And when I see on the news the helicopter footage of YouTube headquarters in San Bruno, I don't see a generic building, but I see a building that I've been in. I've been in multiple times. I see a building that I've walked through the halls of. I've spoken in there. I've shook hands and hung out with and gone down their goofy slide that takes you from one floor to another. I see a collection of human beings, of incredible human beings. And when there's an event, an atrocity like this, a shooting takes place, and you see it on television, you see it in the abstract. But seeing YouTube on television yesterday was not abstract for me. And typically when something like this happens, we focus on the people who are injured and the people who are killed. And fortunately, as of right now, no one is dead. No one is dead, that is, besides the monster that committed this act. So I think what it must be like, not just for the people who are injured, but for the thousands of people that work in that building, what yesterday must have been like for them. I'm imagining you're sitting at your desk, you're doing your work, you're trying to finish what you need to finish to go home and feel good about your day at the job. You hear a commotion. Maybe you hear gunshots. There was a report yesterday that it wasn't the gunshots that most people heard, it was a shaking. They thought it was an earthquake at first. It wasn't an earthquake. It was the sounds of people running, of a lot of people running on the floors above them. So you get up and you start running, but you don't know where you're running, and you don't know why you're running, you don't know who you're running from. And then you hide. You find a place that you think is the best place for you to hide. You're hiding with your peers, you're hiding with your coworkers. You don't know what to do. You hear what sounds like police in the building, and you hope that it is police in the building. You're trained in these situations. We're taught in these situations that when you hear a knock and someone says it's all clear, you can come out to first call 911 to make sure that is indeed a police officer saying all clear, and not an assailant. And that's what you do, and it is all clear. And then you're told by that cop to march out of that room, maybe an office, maybe your office, but march out of that room in your place of work with your hands in the air, in single file. And not just out of that room, but down the hall, but through your entire place of work, out the front door, down the sidewalk. And I imagine their hearts are pounding, they're nervous, they're anxious, they don't know what has happened, the specifics of what's happened, they don't know if their friends are okay, and once everyone's safely evacuated, then everybody has to be patted down by police officers to make sure you're not armed or you don't have a weapon. And then finally you're clear. The police tell you you're all set, you're clear, go over here, walk down the sidewalk, whatever it is. But you don't have your things. You just left this office. Maybe you left your car keys. You don't know how to get home. So you have to call an Uber or call a cab, and you're sharing a ride with somebody. And then finally you make it home, you sit down on your couch, you sigh a breath of relief, and you have to process this. And I just cannot imagine how traumatic that must have been. But then once you are in your home, in a place where you're ostensibly safe, then you have to start to process what's going to happen tomorrow. And when you go back to work, what are the new security measures? And more importantly, when you go back to work, you're going back to what was effectively, at least at one point, a crime scene. And so I think about that. I think about all of that. I think about what that must be like for these people. And certainly not just the people that I know there, not just the colleagues that I work with because of what I do on YouTube, but everybody in that building. It's those people, it's everybody in that building that make this website happen, that enable this. It is because of their hard work that connects all of us. So I have no call of action here. I just wanted to make this video to let everyone at YouTube know that I'm thinking of them, and to say to my audience that I hope you too are thinking of everyone at YouTube who's having to deal with this both directly and indirectly. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow for the launch of, or the announcement video of the launch of, the future of this channel. Okay, and everyone at YouTube, hang in there. I'm thinking of you. We're all thinking of you.